Amazon have ordered an audit, that's quite hard to say, of every single project they have. Movie, TV series, anything. Regardless of what point in production it is, they want to know if there's anything they could cancel. Welcome to SciTrek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. Now, as soon as the strike was announced, we kind of expected this. And according to a source that I have that doesn't work for MGM anymore, but works for quite a large talent agency, he suggests that actually every studio will be doing this. But my best sources are MGM and Amazon. So they're the people that have told me this is actually happening there. But we can assume Disney, Universal, Paramount, etc., are doing exactly the same thing. Now, the source said to me that this is basically an audit. He actually called it something else, but it's an audit for the sake of what we're talking about. Management at the big studios are going to look at every single project that's currently in development or actually even filming. They are going to ask the creators of those projects to kind of almost do a pitch, to talk about where they're at, what their spending is like, what their plan is following the strike ending, and basically, are there any problems that the strike is throwing up? The writers and the actors who desperately need our support, so please get on Twitter, get on other social media, follow the writers, the actors, etc. that you love, follow the producers of the TV shows that you love, and show them your support. But basically, when the strike ends, these shows won't just get started straight away. Some shows won't have a massive problem because they're set within studios on sound stages. Those sound stages are still there. They can keep them maintained while the strike is going on and they're basically locked down, and they can just get straight back in. All they have to do is get the food trucks back, get the lighting on, and crack on. But some shows that have maybe filming outdoors, filming on locations, etc., might not find it so easy. What happens if you've been filming on location at a building somewhere, but then when the strike is done, it's no longer available? What do you do? Well, Amazon will be looking at and they'll be saying, what will you do? And if the creators can't give them a decent answer, it may just mean that the show gets cancelled. Now, Amazon will be looking to save a little bit of money. Disney, etc., they're all going to be looking to save some money. And they're also potentially going to be looking to cancel a few shows from project leaders, actors, etc., that have pissed them off during the strike. Now, I'm hoping that isn't the case. But, I mean, Jenny Stiven and Dial the Gate was talking about that just a few days ago, that actually retribution is a tool that these people are more than willing to use. And actually, we may see a few projects get cancelled just because the executives don't like what the creators, writers, actors have done with themselves during the strike. There's also a point that executives sat around thinking, twiddling their thumbs, is not a good idea. And all of a sudden, you get teams of people having new, marvelous ideas. And those new, marvelous ideas might be to cancel the show you love. All of these are very, very real threats. And now we know these audits have started, I can't help but be concerned. Now, could this affect Stargate? Well, yes, of course it could. My source has told me a couple of times now that basically you've got to think of this as a clean slate. Nothing that we know up till this point is true anymore. It could mean that they completely change their plans. It could mean that executives actually decide that maybe they're not going to push forward to Stargate at the moment at all. Now, I actually don't think that's a major risk. I think shows that are already up and running are more at risk. Shows that maybe have had 4 or 5 seasons, they're at risk because creators might go, you know what? When we come back from this, we need to announce something big. We need to announce something new. And maybe a 5th season of whatever show that has been doing okay, maybe it's popular, isn't going to give us the impact we need. But announcing something new, now that would be good. So I actually think Stargate will come under that category of shows or movies that they desperately will want to announce because it's exciting, it's new, it'll get clicks, it'll get people like me talking about it, etc., etc. If I did a video at the end of the day of saying, season 5 of blah, blah, blah has been announced, it won't get many views. But when I do a video saying that Stargate has finally been announced, it will get a lot of views. And that's basically why Amazon would do it. So that is only my opinion, but I feel the Stargate is safe because of that reason. But we have to accept that a lot of other projects aren't, and that managers, people that aren't really creative types, are going to be spending their time over the next few weeks and potentially months looking at every project they've got up and running, thinking about every dollar, pound, yen, whatever that they've got invested, and thinking about whether it is worth spending the money to carry on those projects, or even whether it's even practical to continue those projects. This is a period that is very concerning, and the longer the strike goes on, the more stuff will get the cut. So please, again, get out there. Show your support for the projects you love the most. TV shows, movies, franchises, whatever. Follow the actors, follow the writers, follow the directors. They need your help right now. We need to make sure that we are shouting that we want these things to happen. Social media matters. Your voice matters. Stuff trending on Twitter matters. And the more we do it, the louder we shout, the more the studios will listen. And the more the studios will potentially be willing to actually give the actors and the writers a deal that's fair. So get out there and make your voices heard. If you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. It really helps us out and you'll never miss any of our new videos. Also, you can go to patreon.com/SciTrek where you get to see most of our new videos first. And for a small contribution each month that really supports the channel, you get to see them without the adverts. You get a free gift too. As always, please stay safe. I'll see you next time.